A coach and 8 approached Welby Manor. 2 grooms held on to the back with determination, and several horsemen rode as escort. On the landing in front of the grand manor house, the Baron waited anxiously for this passenger's arrival. As the coach slowed to a stop, the footmen bounded from their station and rushed to have the door opened for the traveler. At last the coach came to a complete stop, and Lord Mondeloy sucked in his breath in anticipation. The door opened, and a small gloved hand reached out to touch lightly upon the footman's as the woman within prepared to disembark. With the grace of a goddess and the regal affectations of a queen, her foot found the stool and then the ground. Sheldon Mondeloy caught his breath as he beheld the beauty of the young woman before him. He had but an instant to light his eyes on her lovely face before she dropped into a deep curtsy. "My lord," she greeted him with a voice soft as satin. He broke into a broad grin and bowed. "My lady," he acknowledged. She straightened and held her hands clasped in front of her while he appraised her beauty with a smile. Small and fragile in appearance, she greatly resembled her mother. The squareness of her jaw and the thinness of her lips were not part of her maternal heritage, but the soft brown hair streaked with blonde and the finely arched brows were her mother's. It was as if the years had disappeared, as if Madeline stood before him now. She was positively breathtaking. Sheldon felt a strange catch in his throat, and his vision began to blur as if he had tears in his eyes. He held open his arms to her, and it was much like freeing a bird from its cage. She squealed with delight and flung herself on him, he lifting her clear off the ground in a hearty embrace, and she clinging to his neck, wild with happiness. When she was on her feet again, she giggled. "Ravishing," he muttered. "You are ravishing. For a moment I thought you'd forgotten your uncle." "I thought I'd never get here," she chattered. "I thought I'd die, it took so long to get here. Oh, I've missed you so, Uncle Sheldon. Oh, it's so good to be home." He laughed at her enthusiasm. "Shall we stand out here all day, or may we go inside now?" "Carmel? Is Carmel still here?" "In the stable," he replied, speaking of the mare he had gifted her with some years ago. "Not as frisky, but still a fine mount. Surely you're not ready for a ride so soon after you've arrived."